So we practiced shading with a regular pencil to create different values or degrees of light and dark in order to make our art more realistic. And now we're going to do it with color pencil. So the first thing you're going to do is put your name and your class period. And you're going to need one color plus black. I would suggest not choosing yellow for this, but any other color should be okay. It's very difficult to make yellow a darker value, or like a light pink or anything super light is going to be difficult, but anything that's like medium dark is going to work well. So you're going to create a value scale just like you did with pencil. And we'll start with the step-by-step one. You're going to just color the last one in black. And just some general advice on using color pencil. You want to do short strokes and you want them to be overlapping. That looks a lot nicer than if you do long strokes and they're going all over the place. Okay, you want to avoid gaps in your coloring always, no matter what you're coloring with, if it's crayon or color pencil or marker. Shorter strokes, overlapping. Almost always works great. So you're going to color that in black. I'm pressing pretty hard because I want to have as dark as possible. Mostly what you're going to be doing with this is adjusting the pressure that you put on the pencil in order to make it darker or lighter. Also a little bit of layering with black over or with the color itself. And then, so this step is black, this step is white, so you just use the white of the paper. Then what I'm going to do is actually start with my green color pencil, and I'm going to barely put any pressure at all. You'll notice how I'm holding my pencil farther down. I'm not holding it like this. It's easier to do light pressure when you're holding the pencil more towards the base of the pencil. So I'm doing short strokes and I'm overlapping them. And I'm not using the very point of the lead of the color pencil. I'm kind of using the side of it. I'm holding my pencil much more flat and not straight up and down like this. So there's a very light value of this green color. The next one, I'm going to press a little bit harder. The direction of your pencil strokes makes a big difference because you can usually see them. So think about what way you want your pencil strokes to go. People who are really, really good at color pencil can make it look like there's no streaks whatsoever. The pencil strokes will be like totally invisible, but I'm not that good at it. But you can also smudge with your finger to smooth it out a little bit. And you can layer in different directions to smooth it out even more. So this one, I'm going to press even harder. So you can see as I press harder, the color gets darker. I'm still doing short strokes that are overlapping. And this also gives me a lot more control with the shorter strokes to stay within the lines of the area that I want to color. So this value step is pretty much like full strength of the pencil. So just with this pencil by itself, I don't think I could really get it any darker. So for these two steps, I'm going to mix it with black. So the way I'm going to do that is put down a layer of this green pencil. I'm going to expect to have to do like 3 layers to get it a little darker. When you're trying to blend 2 different color pencils together, you need to use layers. So there's my first layer of green. Now I'm going to put down, and I'm not pressing very hard because I don't want to go overboard. And if you may have noticed, if you press too hard with colored pencil, it can be difficult to add any more. That's called burnishing. We pretty much burnished it with our black, where it's going to be, that's like as dark as it goes, and it starts to get like a shininess to it when you burnish it. Okay, so there I layered my green and my black, and it looks a little darker than this, so I'm pretty happy with that. I might come back and, not pressing very hard, just add another layer of the green over the top just to try to blend it together a little better. Okay, my last step here, I need to fit it in between this and this on the value scale. So starting with a layer of green, short strokes, overlapping, please don't forget. Okay, now a layer of black. I'm going to press a little bit harder with the layer of black this time. Another layer of black going in a different direction. I'm going to come back with more green to try to bring a little more green in there, and I'm going to press pretty hard this time because this is going to be my last layer with the green, so I'm going to try to smudge it all together. All right, not bad. So if you look at this, we've got a fairly even degree of change between each step. White, super light, light, medium, medium dark, dark to black. So that's how you would do the stepped colored pencil value scale. And then in the next video, I'll do the gradation.